What's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen. I'm here at a Shared Heroes podcast studio in January. It's going to be an amazing event in Fort Myers. Something I'm pretty much going to use it to kick off my whole year. Charlie's Comic Con, everybody. Fort Myers. I'm here for Charlie himself. What's up, my friend?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I love it. I love that right up front. You got the con, like right up front in January. Like no messing around. New Year's Eve, then New Year's, boom, Charlie's Comic Con. I love it. Why? I believe it's January 10th, correct?
January 11th, but close enough.
11th, sorry, January 11th. Get the date right. I might be there early, but I'll be there on the 11th as well. January 11th, 10 to 5, Fort Myers, Florida. Why January 11th?
So we try to get it first thing off the year. Get all the bookings of all the talent we want, like you. I mean, you're hard to get. So I got you. I have David Roman coming from.
Love David Roman. Very huge Rick and Morty artist, as well as other things. But very, very talented. Guy's been all over the world. He's a hell of a guy. You got to meet him.
Yeah, he's definitely something. Very nice person as well. Then we have Star Wars actors, Power Rangers. It's just so much going on with the talent, but we got great, solid vendors coming from all over the country. And cosplay contests, huge cosplay event, Tekken tournament. They're going to have a video game tournament there, prizes, trophies, the whole 9 yards, themed vehicles, and fresh food.
Oh man! All right, you have me at food. You know me well. You know me well. And yeah, I gotta be honest. Right after the holidays, you kind of have that week between like Christmas and New Year's,
Yeah.
and then right after, I'm itching to do something. I'm itching to get out. I guess people make resolutions or whatever. I make resolutions to intend to make Comic Cons as I can, but I think that first one always kind of sets the tone for me. It always kicks it off. So I appreciate that you're doing it right on January 11th. So Fort Myers, I've never been to. I've driven past.
Okay.
But I'm excited to go. I have a great friend in Tampa. I got a bunch of friends coming down, but so I'm really excited. I'm assuming that's where you're from.
I'm originally from Jersey, Jersey City. Like,
all right, man. Okay, I knew there was a reason I loved you.
Yeah, but I did 8 years in the military, and now I'm here. But yeah, so it's at the Riverside Community Center, downtown Fort Myers, right on the water. Very beautiful view, great for pictures. Event starts at 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we also have panels. I forgot to mention that, and I think you're going to be in one of them.
Oh yeah, I love doing panels. I love moderating panels. I love watching panels. Yeah, and yeah, I know a lot of people come. Sometimes they sleep on the panels, right? I'm like, no, you got to go to the panels. It's your one opportunity not to get not only get in-depth stories about the stuff that you like, but you can interact as well. You can ask questions. I love them, and they give you something to do between shopping, between meeting the guests, between gaming, between cosplaying, whatever you love doing. Definitely hit one of the panels. Definitely hit the Ming Chen panel. I'll tell you everything, man. I'll tell you everything you want. You have that hard hitting question. Yeah, definitely come ask it for sure. So how many of these have you done? I know you've done quite a few of these. And in fact, I have to apologize. You were trying to get me to a previous one, and I can't keep my own life straight, so I keep double booking. And I was like, listen, I promise I'll come. I just got to get all my calendar straight. And I'm glad we were able to get January 11th on the books. How many of these have you done?
This will be my third annual Charlie's Comic Con. Is every January around this time frame. But overall, it's fifth. We did a collector's toy con this past July. Steve Cardenas was there.
I know and love Steve. Yes.
Yeah. And a couple other guys, Chris Argo, who will be at this one. You'll meet him. He's the stunt driver for Vin Diesel and Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. And he's a stunt driver for Bumblebee and Transformers.
That's amazing. So
Yeah.
five total. Because honestly, people, I've been to so many of these now. People always ask us like, Ming, man, you ever think about starting a con? I was like, absolutely not, man. Like too many unknowns. It's very expensive. Rewarding to the soul, not exactly to the pocketbook. So many unknowns. Yeah, that just it's I don't think I would ever do it. So I always admire the people who do it. What inspired you to start Charlie's Comic Con? Your fifth overall and your third with this yearly iteration. What what inspired you? Like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it.
Um, I love the whole atmosphere. Everything from the first comic books are my thing. I love them. Got thousands. After that, it's just the atmosphere, the vendors, the cosplay, everything about it. So I decided to do my own, and the best part is meeting the different people, from everything from artists to talent, to vendors, and how creative they could be with some of the items they sell. And it's just the opportunities and I got from doing this is amazing.
Yeah, and I guess you made enough contacts. You keep going to conventions. I mean, if it wasn't such a pain in the ass, I would start my own con.
Yeah,
That's why there are guys like you who put in the time, definitely put in the money, and it's it's stressful. It is not easy, and this is why I admire guys like you. I admire the convention promoters who put in all this work. And listen, you don't do all this work unless you're passionate about it.
exactly.
And I yeah, I see. I can tell your passion through all the messages we've sent back and forth. And then now or another, once you get it going, as collectors, it is nice to have a gathering, one place where you can go and maybe fill in that hole in your collection. Toy wise, there's always something new. I have this bad habit, Charlie, where I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm not gonna buy anything else. I'm done. I'm done. I got too much stuff. And then company like Funko or Hasbro or whatever comes out with another thing, Sideshow, Tweeterhead, yeah, General Giant, Hot Toys comes out. So it's like, oh man, I need that now. Like
Yeah,
I didn't think they would ever make that. They're always doing that. I want to curse them, but I can't. So it's great. So you said your main thing is comic books, though.
yes, yeah. Everything from golden to all different types. Marvel, DC, and beyond. Even some of like the newer ones or the local comic book creators, I purchase from them too. I back some of their issues up. But yeah, I love everything about it, and I respect the art and all the dedication that goes into that too.
Yeah, I love it. Stories, everything. I mean, everything we love kind of was based or began in a comic book. It's pretty awesome. What is geekdom like in Fort Myers? I've never been down there. Are there comic book shops there? Is there a big anime community? Is there a big cosplay community?
There's a few comic book shops. There was a little more 10 years ago, but things happen. Yeah, there's a solid community. It's growing, and by me doing these shows, I'm able to bring different talent in that has not been there yet, and it's very nice to see new faces, and so the residents of this area get to meet people that they didn't have a chance to meet before, and the doors open up, and it's really nice to see everybody happy and having a good time.
Yeah, I mean that's why we do it though, right?
Yeah,
Just the good time. I like meeting the kids. The
yeah,
kids are automatically kind of if they're there. A lot of them are cosplay. They're excited about it already. But with the kids, that's the future of the whole community. And
exactly.
and not for that, when the kids want to go, they bring the parents. Although when I was a kid, my mom wouldn't take me to a Comic Con. She didn't like me spending money. So I had to ask my friend's cooler mom to
Yeah,
drop us off. Now I love that the parents are geeks already, so they want to bring their kids to expose them to their fandom or to help cultivate whatever the kids are into as well. Um, and it's yeah, it's pretty amazing, man. I and I love that you have somewhere in Fort Myers where the kids and their parents and the adults can come and hang as well. What's the reception for the con been like? I know you started the first one. The first one's always like, oh man, is anybody going to come? Will this be successful? Was how's it been so far? The reception, and
Yeah, so it's been good, and the positive feedback I get from the talent afterwards. We sit down, have dinner, and positive or good. We get feedback, and we go from there. And but the audience is growing. We're getting established, and more people outside of just the con community are coming in now. The last show we had the mayor of Fort Myers come in and give a speech for an hour. We do a partnership with Lee County Sheriff, the local sheriff's department. So we're making a lot of progress throughout, not just, like I said, the con community, but our community itself.
that's awesome. So this January 11th is coming up, less than 2 months. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to. I like the panels. I don't know. It's you always hear these cool stories of how people got involved, and then we do it the way we do our panels. We have most of you guys just sit together, so it's not like an awkward interview. Everybody gets a piggyback off each other's stories, and it works out really well. But yeah, it's like just hearing how you got into this, or some people got into acting by mistake, and then
Yeah,
so
you're looking at one of them. Just got well, ass backwards and everything, but it all worked out because I was a fan. I was a fan first, and everything else followed. So it's pretty cool. I like the panels. A lot of like the breaking news stories. A lot of those are sourced from something that an actor or director or somebody said at a con. Um, it's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely go to the panels. I look forward to that as well. I'm looking forward to not trying to buy too much. I can only take back what I can fly home with. So that's my limitation right there. Although my friend Sarah's coming with me, she's driving, so I might. And she's got a big SUV. So I don't know. Will I be taking home a sideshow premium format statue? I don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that's by going to Charlie's Comic Con for sure. And yeah, I can't wait. Actually, I got the info here. Uh, January 11th coming up, 10 to 5, Riverside Community Center in beautiful Fort Myers, Florida. And you're talking to the Charlie right now. Admission very 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 reasonable. And I love this one. I've never seen this before, and it's something I think a lot of cons should get into. If you cosplayers get a discount?
yes, yeah. I mean, they're there. They're making it more fun. They're making it more interactive. They look good for the pictures. They're having a blast. Give a discount. You know.
That's
Um,
awesome. How'd you come up with that one? It's very smart. And I don't know if I've ever seen that in the I don't know, like 300 cons I've been to.
yeah.
I
Well,
guess they're going to assume people would come and cosplay. Not everybody does, but that gives you a really really good incentive to cosplay.
yeah. I would like to take credit for that, but that was my buddy Eric. He came up with that. And he's the one that helps me with the flyers, the one that he made. He made that for you, and he develops my websites. So that was his idea. I wish I could take credit, but then I'll feel bad later.
All right, big ups to Eric, man. Very brilliant strategy. So if you're coming, uh, make a cosplay, design a cosplay. If you're last minute, plenty of cosplays on Amazon. You'll get it probably that same day, and get down to Charlie's Comic Con. Charlie'sComicCon.com, at Charlie's Comic Con on social media. Have I left anything out? Did I miss anything?
No, but I do want to give a shout out to Mandy. Mandy's been with me since day one. She runs all the panels, and she told me to give you a special shout out, and she's excited to see you, and she does her research too, man. I mean, she is on point.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hang with Mandy.
Yeah.
And lastly, you did mention food. Do you have trucks coming? Is there what? It seemed like you pointed that out specifically. If you follow me, if you know anything about me, yeah, food is a very big component of my life. Is there a special about your food offerings?
Yeah. First off, it's very affordable. I mean, we try to keep it $10, $11 a meal, which
Okay.
at an event is really great.
Yeah,
Um,
totally.
yeah, it's a family, a local family. They get together, they cook, they push out the food quick. There's no waiting, and they're good at what they do. I met them the last show, and they did phenomenal. It was starting to rain. They put up a tent, went to work, and they killed it. Yeah, and so they're coming back again, and they make everything from scratch, and it's really good and it's affordable, and and I know you're gonna enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. One more time, I'll throw this back up. Charlie's Comic Con, Fort Myers, Florida, January 11th, 2005, 10 to 5 p.m. at the Riverside Community Center. Uh, bring your friends, bring your family, and bring your wallet because there's gonna be some cool stuff to buy. And then come hang out with me and all the other guests. Dude, I can't wait to be there. I'm very very honored by the invitation, and I'm gonna bring you my best, man. I'm gonna bring you my best.
I know
We're gonna
you
have
will.
a great we're gonna have a great day, and I can't wait to be down there, man. I cannot thank you enough, and yeah, I can't wait. January 11th, dude. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, Ming, thanks, man. It was a pleasure, bro.